why this dirty coin is worth over $10,000. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video, and if you stay until the end, I'm going to teach you about a coin that sold for $312,000. I laugh a little bit because that's just a crazy amount of money. Now let's just go ahead and hop right into this video. With this first coin, guys, it's a 1914 Denver issued wheat cent penny coin. Now this coin is something that you could find out in pocket change, but it's just a little bit rare and valuable. Now, getting your coin graded and authenticated is one of the most important things you could do for your coin. I want to put a little caveat in there though. Getting your coins graded is not the easiest nor cheapest thing to do. You want to make sure that the coin you send off to grading is worth getting graded. Like this example is a perfect coin that you should get graded. The only issue about this coin was stored improperly and it has environmental damage. So when the environment damages the coin to a degree which a grading company says that, hey, we actually can't grade this coin, we just had to say environmental damage, that's what they'll do. So you can see that they said AU detail. AU means about uncirculated, so it's a relatively high graded coin, and the detail is the environmental damage. The coin is beyond repair, it's just relatively in shambles. It's a negative thing for the value of the coin, but still, someone was able to sell this little penny coin for $720. Now this coin sold for $2,160, and without question, it is one of my favorite years for the wheat cent penny. And if you didn't know, the reason why is because 1909 was the first year of issue for the wheat cent penny coin. Very collectible, very desirable for many collectors around the world. This coin has four varieties. You have the 1909 with no mint mark and no VDB. You have the 1909S, like you see here with the S below the date. Then you have a 1909 no mint mark with VDB on the back. And lastly, you have this coin, which you see on your screen, which is a 1909S VDB coin. So the VDB is so critical to the value of this coin because there is only a short production run for VDB examples to exist. So to make a long story short, Victor David Brenner is the engraver and designer of this coin, and when the US Mint was first producing these coins, they decided it would be a good idea for San Francisco and Philadelphia to produce these coins that had his initials on the back of the coin. So VDB had his initials there, but then after a short period of time, people were confused. They thought it was distracting. So they removed his VDB initial from the coin and finished the 1909 production run. This means there's a small amount of coins that are from 1909 that have VDB on the back of the coin. So if you have one, it's more rare and valuable. This one was graded by PCGS at an XF45. So XF just means extremely fine, and it's about the mid-range for the grading scale when it comes to grading your coins. And this coin sold for $2,160. Gosh, we just have all of my favorite coins in this video, but it's not about me, it's about you guys. And this is the 1955 coin, and as you can see quite clearly, this is what we call a doubled die obverse. So obverse means the front of the coin, double die means the die that was striking this coin was doubled before it struck the coin. This coin is very popular because of how dramatic the doubling appears in God We Trust at the top, Liberty at the left, and the date at the bottom right there. Be careful though, guys, because if you're ever buying or selling this 1955 double die obverse, you must be careful because there are a lot of counterfeits out there. Bad actors will see videos like ours and say, hey, I'm going to produce a fake 1955 DDO coin like this and try to sell it for money. The cool thing about this coin is that NGC graded it at a mint state 62 brown, so it's not that high on the grading scale. You know, typically if you get a mint state grade, it's going to get the 64 or the 65. So 62 is on the lower side because of some abnormalities that happened on this coin which do reduce the grade. Either way, it's a beautiful coin. I love the DDO on this 1955 coin. It sold for $3,240. Now here's that coin we were talking about, guys. What in the world? Look at this beat up looking coin. $13,200 it sold for. That's a lot of money for a nice little beat up coin. It's a 1944 1 cent coin graded by PCGS at a genuine VF details. This one has environmental damage once again. Guys, based upon where the coin is stored, this coin may have been stored underground in the dirt or something like this, where the environment just eroded the coin. What's cool about this example though is that it graded at a very fine. That means this coin was actually circulating in people's hands for quite some time before someone was able to put it in their collection. Now the important key factor on this coin is the fact that it was accidentally struck on the wrong piece of metal. These coins will typically not be struck on a zinc coated steel planchet, but this one is. and that is why it sold for $13,200. Now here's the coin that some of you have been waiting for. I teased it at the start, and here it is, $312,000. So similar to the previous coin, this is the 1943 example, so it's the reverse, which means, hey, this 1943 coin should have been struck on a zinc-coated steel sand planchet, but accidentally it was struck on a bronze planchet, and this coin sold very recently, guys. I mean, depending on when you're watching this video, it sold April 30th of 2025. Even if you're watching this video 10, 20 years from now, the examples in this video will still have relevance, which is really, really cool. But it just goes to show that the coin market is very strong. $312,000 for a coin that graded by PCGS in an AU55. That means about uncirculated, so there's still room for improvement there on this coin. Unfortunately, the grade of a coin cannot increase over time, it can only decrease. That is why getting your coins properly handled by yourself is so critically important. We have a free coin and currency ebook down below that is just for you. We made it just for you guys. Get that down below so you can properly assess the value of your coins and hold them properly so you don't damage them any further. We do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to get your free coin and currency ebook down below, and we will see you in the next video.